Hello, welcome to today's stream. It's late Nobbins. I'll explain why I'm late shortly, but don't worry because I'm here now. It is time. As you can see, it is Peterborough United versus Manchester City in the Premier League FA Cup watch-along with your boy. Can Manchester City vanquish the mighty Peterborough, or will there be a giant killing in the offing? Hopefully not, but we will have to see. That is what I'm here to identify. Argos lurking. Hello Shade, my name isn't Lewis, but thank you for joining us. Kazoo, how you doing? And we've got Salve as well. Hello Salve. At least we aren't late for kickoff. Yes, absolutely. I'll explain why we encountered some technical issues essentially. There's not really much else to say other than that. Hello, Tab. There's not really much else to say other than that. I tried to start streaming just before 7, and it just says, no, you're not allowed to stream, you little fraud. I was like, oh, okay. So I just had to figure out what the issues were. Ultimately, I figured out that my GPU drivers needed updating, but we are here right now, and we're able to go live, and it's all a good thing. Just a little bit of last-minute stress that I didn't need, but we got there eventually. Drivers all updated, drivers installed, and now I'm able to stream, and we are out here for the FA Cup. Hello, ha ha ha, how are you? Hello, Vivswan, how are you? I'm doing great. It's Peterborough versus City. Peterborough are literally at the bottom of the championship table, so City should be comfortably beating them. You never know. Obviously, it's the FA Cup. Anything can happen. And you will notice there is a familiar name in the Peterborough United starting 11, and that is Jays Jones, the number 17, who is one of our main men for our Nabinho FC career mode, a Champions League and Premier League winner with Nabinho FC. Ricky J. Jones up top. Kazoo, you're absolutely right. I did get this shirt in York. That's terrifying that you remember that, but I appreciate it. Jones, our striker. Yes, well, he's our inside forward, technically. Hello, Viv Swan. What do I think about Zinchenko's place in the City squad? Well, he's starting to, and we can talk about that because he is starting today. Zinchenko, obviously, his country is currently being invaded, so goodness only knows what is possibly going through his mind. Will he be in the right state of mind to play? Hopefully so. Maybe that's what he needs. Some people operate like best like that. They need that sort of distraction, and maybe him focusing on his football will help his brain. Hello, Curtis. So I didn't need to ignore you. How you doing, Curtis? Oh. Where do I think Grealish will play, middle or on the wing? So I've guessed it's going to be Foden in the middle and Grealish on the wing, but I suspect there will be quite a lot of rotation there. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw Grealish drift into the more central areas, such as the way of City's midfield and attack. And Zinchenko's the captain, says Lewis, which is a very nice touch. And hello, Shay. If you're watching on the TikTok, by the way, I try my best to watch the Twitch chat and the TikTok chat at the same time, but you'd be doing me a massive favour if you guys, I'm looking at you, Viv Swan and Haha, came over to the Twitch instead. The link is in my bio. It would do me a massive favour there. Stargoes Fast says, come on Peterborough, you fraud. Stargoes Fast, you're a fraud. It's a very strong bench as well. Look at the bench from City. No youngsters on it, apart from Kieran Slicker, who I've never even seen. But there's Sterling, Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Laporte, Stone, Scott Carson, the GOAT. And it's a very strong City lineup as well. So City are not messing around. They never mess around for any match, really. Certainly in terms of lineup. City sporting the awful shorts. Foden's recent performance have been, hey, Foden was great against Everton. Foden was fantastic against Everton. Foden was City's best player. Obviously got the goal as well. Hello, Adnan, my man. You're playing Everton versus... Yes, well, Stefan is injured. Stefan is injured, that's why. I'm doing good. Oh, going off now to watch the game. No worries at all. No worries at all, Curtis. All good. Azuna being the captain was my heart, absolutely. And hello, Kian, how are you doing? But we're getting ready to start. We're getting ready to start. Peterborough versus City. Play fucking Carson, he's on the bench, yeah. And it's kicked off. Is it the most exciting FA Cup tie? No. City should be winning it really comfortably. Top of the Premier League, faces bottom of the Championship. Peterborough basically League One side at this point. City should be comfortable. Stranger things have happened. Strange things happen. Wigan knocked out the Centurions, for example. But realistically, City should be winning, like, I don't know, 5-0. And in fact, I'm going to predict 5-0 to Man City. I'm just going to assume that they're going to play how they should play, dominate the game as they should, even without some of their stronger players. This is still an unbelievably strong side. Manchester Derby predicted lineup. Walker will make a return. Rodri will make a return. As will Kevin De Bruyne. That's my suggestion. Pitch looks a bit dodgy, says Kazoo. These are the pitches that we're working with. And Madan says pitch looks near Sunday League. Look, they don't have as much investment as the big boys. I'm sure we can forgive them. Oh, the goalkeeper nearly already made a serious error as Jesus latched onto that goal kick. Goodness me. Goodness me. It's already popping off. And as I say, if you're watching on TikTok, I'll try to keep my eye on the chat here, but you'd be doing me a massive favour if you came over to the Twitch. The link is in my bio. It's free to watch, free to make an account if you don't have one, and it's just a much better experience for me and you. It's a Championships pitches. I experience it every week. Oh, there you have it. I'm not sure I'm happy with the choice of kit selection because it's a white top from City, and then Peterborough got a blue and white top. And here come Peterborough. Who's that? I only know Ricky J. Jones because, as I say, he's a star in our Nabeen UFC career mode. Apart from that, I have no idea about any of the Peterborough players. Fake scores will be punished, says KX. I wonder if we're going to have any stats for this game. I'm not sure. So for now, we'll because they don't tend to do it sometimes for the lower FA Cup games. So they might not be doing it. God, some of these quotes from the League Cup final I do not remember saying. Hello, crazy troller. You've come from the TikTok. Welcome. How you doing? My name is LNobbins. I think you'll agree that this is a much better place to be and a much better viewing experience. How are you, crazy troller? But yes, hello, Ajish. How you doing? And he's activated the debate of the day. The debate of the day being, in the modern age, does the FA Cup have an almost identical standing to the League Cup, or does the FA Cup retain a much higher status? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. It's a tricky one, because back in the day, the FA Cup used to be a huge... I mean, it still is. The FA Cup final is still a huge event, but it used to be arguably the biggest day in the footballing calendar, because barely any matches were shown on TV. The FA Cup was guaranteed to be shown on TV. It literally was the biggest game of the season. It was a huge thing to win the FA Cup. I want to say sort of any time before the 90s more so than any other era. Here's Phil Foden, edge of the box. I thought he was going to take that and just try to bend it in. Zinchenko's lurking. Would be lovely if he got a goal today. I feel like if he gets a penalty, he might take it. Cancelo puts the ball in. No, he doesn't. I was going to wait for this attack to go down before continuing my thought there. Riyad Mahrez just sort of camping around Peterborough's box now. I think, and the attack sort of loses a bit of momentum. But yeah, so basically the FA Cup was the pinnacle of the footballing calendar. It's obviously still important as Zinchenko blazes high and wide, but it's nowhere near as important as it once was. And indeed, it seems that a lot of people just basically say that the League Cup is basically the same as the FA Cup and being the both domestic competitions at the end of the day. So let me know what your opinions on that are. Does the FA Cup still have a huge standing? Is it just less relevant? Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I think it's an interesting one. I think me personally, the FA Cup will always have more prestige to it, but when you do dig down, they are basically the same. It's only really status where the FA Cup has anything over the League Cup because it has more history and stuff. JH Play says League Cup better than FA Cup because City won it 4 years in a row. Brilliant. Argod says Unlurk. Brilliant. FA Cup's more prestigious, but in my opinion, it's the same competition with slightly different teams. And Argod, I think you've hit the nail on the head there, because technically, of course, it is more prestigious, just by virtue of, you know, the pyramid or whatever. But in reality, in fact, you could make an argument that the League Cup is actually harder to, you know, like it's actually, you know, more quality because it only allows for league sides. So yeah. That's what I like about the FA Cup. Tomster Tom, thank you for following the stream. If that trolling guy's still here, do make sure to follow the stream to stay updated. as a Spurs fan, any trophy matters. 6-0 or 7-0. Yeah, guys, let me know your score predictions. I've gone for a 5-0. Anyone who thinks it needs to be locked up? Well, Village, explain. And Crazy Troller, thank you for following, my mate. Let me know who you support, by the way, Crazy Troller and Tomster Tom. Stop giving history of the FA Cup and answer the question, will Jack play good since he played on these pitches a lot? I'm going to say that yes, I'm going to say Jack Grealish is going to score twice tonight. Why not? Let's be bold. Foden, Mahrez on the right, and it's a really poor ball just to nowhere. It's going to be a Peterborough goal kick. Village, I was asking a question. One gives Europa League football. Yes, and that's to do with the prestige of it, but in the grand scheme of the trophies, is there actually much difference anymore? As I say, it definitely used to mean much more than it now does. No worries, OKX. I'm a Leeds fan. What are your thoughts on the Marshall point? Well, I'm not going to lie, Tom. I appreciate that. I appreciate, what Bielsa did for Leeds. Getting them up from the Championship to the Premier League for the first time, and I actually can't remember before then exactly. A long time, basically. But I think, what's the word? Not reluctant. Arrogant. I think his defensive system clearly did not work this season. I thought it was laughable at times and just didn't get changed. So I do think, unfortunately, change was required. I do think they might get relegated, or I certainly think they would have got relegated had they continued with him. So unfortunately, I think it's one of those. It's a tricky one. I'd love a Grealish goal, absolutely. I live in Manchester, 20 minutes away from the Etihad office to support Middlesbrough. Why not? And Middlesbrough playing Spurs tonight. Bielsa to Newcastle for 2 seasons would suit, says Argod. FA is more historic and better prize money, and Blackburn have won it more times. Brilliant. Fair enough. And then here comes City in the box again with Cancelo. He's got the chance to put it in yet once again. He's made a right mug of the Peterborough defenders there. Jesus can't really get anything on target. Comes to Gundogan now. Gundogan filled the reverse back to Gabriel. I think Gundogan wanted that, didn't receive it though. And here's Super Jackie Grealish. Take the shot on, mate. Just have a shot. Come on, mate. And now Phil Foden. Someone shoot, please. Before I kill myself. Diaz. Riyad Mahrez, it's just camping on the edge of the box now. Cross comes in. Grealish. Jesus. Someone shoot. Please. Now this has got to be a shot from Zinchenko. And ultimately the shot falls to the wrong man and he blazes over. Oh, I'm blinded by the light. Do I think Derby will get liquidated? I really hope not. Wouldn't it be such a shame if Rooney does all that good work and then it all comes to naught because of incompetent fat cats and things. Bielsa to Australia. Ooh. Nothing comes close to feeling around the FA Cup. Carabao has no magic and feels lifeless, says Jedi. That's an interesting one. See, I don't feel that. Well, I feel the same depending. I only normally care about competitions if City are in it. Really. Like as soon as City got knocked out of the League Cup, I was like, well, I'm not watching the game until the final. To be honest, if City got knocked out today, I probably wouldn't watch a game until the final. The reason the FA Cup is more important is because the wide span of its winners. You don't really see that with the League Cup. Look, the last 7 years, the League Cup's had Man City and Liverpool winners, while the FA Cup has had United, Arsenal, Leicester. I wonder why that is. We need a discussion. Well, here come Peterborough. Oh, they should have scored. Ederson required to save that. A good shot and a good save. Flipping heck. Goodness me. Love Cancelo takes too many shots. Not taking this game into mind. Totally agree. Goes down to club legend. Yeah, exactly. But ultimately, there does come a time where it's like, thanks for everything, but. I mean, that's fine. But if Grealish doesn't score, all the fans could be like, you can't score. Yeah, I know. Well, they called him a flop as soon as he started. God, what? Mostly that's different. Hello, Rob, my man. How you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Do I have a local paedophile in my area? I bloody hope not. Peterborough will injure one of your players again? I hope not. Don't know why I keep doing this because I feel they need to share my... No, I like it, Argod. I like it. If you want to, I think I like it. Your drunk stream was so funny. I loved it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I obviously can't do that all the time because otherwise my liver would be destroyed. And also, I think it's fun if we just save it for cup finals. So the next one will be what, the FA Cup final? I guess. And then obviously the Champions League final when we do that as well. No, I'm not Adnan. I don't know where that's come from. Most of that drunk nobbins every stream. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is pure vodka. There we go. They know De Bruyne has more goals and assists in finals than Salah and Mane combined. I did not know that. That's interesting. I can't really recall that. I feel like that must have been distorted by the 6-0 win. I can't really remember too many off the top of my head, but I mean, sounds like such a privileged thing to say. City have been in so many finals in recent years, it's really hard to keep track. I remember the pens. I remember not really, because I also needed the toilet really badly. I just remember wanting it to end because I really needed the toilet. I remember the Kepa one blazing. I remember Van Dijk's, that was good. Grealish leaves it, and I think it doesn't really come to anything. 11 minutes, it's still 0-0. Yeah, Pep out, get these frauds out of it. Also, I heard City fans singing earlier, so that must be speakers. That's the alcohol used last time, but during the... No, there was fizz as well, guys, and there was fizz. We'll be having less of that. Yeah, I did see the PowerPoint slide was fast, don't you worry. Thank you guys to everyone who voted in the presidential elections, by the way. It was great to see so much participation. We got loads of votes, which I was very surprised about. Some people who I didn't think would be interested, but there you go. Oh, City nearly from a corner. City been very good at corners. What's your TikTok name, by the way, Crazy Troller? Laporte, Diaz, or Stones Diaz, which is better? So this is the interesting thing. Because if we were doing it sort of, pound for pound, and like which are the two better players as individuals, then I think then you'd have Laporte and Diaz, and that for me should be the long-term partnership. But there is something about Stones and Diaz which just seems to work like better. Just as a partnership, it just seems to work better. So I actually do think that maybe the partnership should be Diaz and Stones. Stones has lost his place in most games, it seems. I mean, there's always going to be rotation, but that's just because you can't drop Diaz, and Laporte's good as well. But I do honestly think that Stones and Diaz is probably a better partnership, which is a weird thing to say. But this is the thing. I mean, when I did my balanced Premier League 11, I even though I think John Terry is the best defender in the Premier League scene, my defensive partnership was still Rio and Vidic, because I think that Rio and Vidic is a better partnership than Rio and Terry. And I saw both partnerships, and I thought that one was stronger. Even though Terry's obviously a much better defender than Vidic, the point is about getting the partnership. So it's the same situation, isn't it, where Stones and Diaz is actually a better partnership and actually functions better on the pitch, even though Laporte is clearly, I think, better than Diaz as a defender. But that's not how football is much more than just individual talent. It's also about cohesion and chemistry. Come on, Peterborough says halves, you're a fraud. I should do drinking for the derby matches too. Maybe, but I am going to the game on Sunday. Do I remember when I texted you on Discord? Yes, Rob, I do. Yes, I was much more sober back then. At that point, sorry. Oh yeah, Viv's one. Yeah, I got you. I forgot who the president was. Flippy. Yeah, completely agree. Stones doesn't commit as much, and Diaz, and they both complement each other. Yeah. That's another good point, because Diaz is more than capable of. Diaz is more than capable of playing out from the back. He's very good at it. But he is, at the end of the day, a defender's defender. And here's Gundogan. He is a defender's defender at the end of the day. He's very aggressive. Like you'll maybe you won't see it as much in this game because City are going to basically be camping around. But if Peterborough get the chance to counter, look who is basically always on the first man who is trying to hold up Peterborough's play. And it will be Ruben Diaz. Maybe he'll give a foul away, but his uber aggression is essential. And as I say, he's a defender's defender, not afraid to put a tackle or a block in. And neither's Laporte, neither is Stones, but you don't really associate them. You associate them being more cultured defender. So yeah, The combination's right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I do, Village. That was your own fault, though. You know, I think you took it off yourself. His alcohol is pure H2O with a bit of food colouring and the act's wasted too early. Such a lightweight. Hello, Jack with an X. How you doing? It's been 50 minutes. How have 3 goals not winning? Pep out. Shit manager. He only... I agree. I've always said that Pep Guardiola is a bald fraud and he's got no... he's a checkbook manager. And City have got more defending to do. As Ake potentially brings down Ricky J. Jones, does he? And yeah, he's been booked again. And Ake's not having a great game. Where is Curtis? Because Ake's been at fault a couple of times. He picks up a yellow card for his troubles. And City haven't been that good, you know, so far in this game. They're being caught too easily on the counter-attack. Don't really know what Ake's doing there. No need to dive in like that. And he gets booked for his troubles. Great play, Ake. Great play. Get ready on Sunday. If Maguire starts, it's a loss. Lindelof, it's a win or a draw. Well, hopefully Maguire starts then. Goodness me. Watch Harry Maguire start and he scores a fucking brace. Who is this ball prick playing? Get him out. You watch your camera quite often. That'd be insane. Do you really? I thought you're a Middlesbrough fan. Do you just like watch the academy games? Well, that's interesting. 2003, absolutely, Jack. Well, let that be a lesson, Jack. Don't be a naughty boy. Peterborough. I thought Mahrez was a Peterborough player then. But yeah, City just need to get the ball out. And Zinchenko nearly gave the ball away, but Grealish keeps it alive. City played out from the back, nice. Oh right. Sorry. So it's very hard for me to... I'm normally good with sarcasm, but it's very hard for me to read sarcasm through text. But he supports City. Well, I support City as well. His head had Thogdad's wrinkles. What, mine? I do have a wrinkly head, to be fair. Just like Gordon Ramsay. Yes, Musty, I said that about the kits at the start. No, I know you support Blackburn, so I goes fast. I said this about the kits at the start. The combination isn't right. As much as I hate City's weird third kit, why aren't they playing it? Oh god! Oh my god! The pitch has literally come up. The pitch has actually come up from the turf. Hello, Flippy, our new president. He probably will start, and if he does, it'll be tickle for him to score a header. Exactly, Rob. And everyone will think he's a good player again, but the reality is he ain't. So you know, it's a thing. But there we go. Exactly. Or Flippy will just say, "Well, you know, who should be next City manager? Because this performance ain't good enough. Let's sack this ball fraud. I'm going to put my name into the ring. LNobbins for Nobby Knob manager. As Flippy president, can you let him access Event Master? What? That pitch is absolutely disgusting. The side strips are balding hard and Pep." Mancini or Kante? Mancini, hello? If all managers had a Hunger Games from all the English leagues, which 3 would survive? Sean Dyche definitely survives, 100%. I don't know enough about the non-Premier League managers, but I imagine probably like 1 from League 2 and 1 from League 1, because I imagine they're quite hard, but Sean Dyche definitely wins the whole competition. You're putting your money on Ollie for the job, yeah, bring him in. Bring in Ranieri because he's so good, according to you. I didn't say he's so good. I said that Watford's managerial policy is shit, and that they are rightly going to get relegated because they deserve it. Sean Dyche dies, no chance. Big Sam, is he still managing? Aki's asking for an offside, and he now gets it. But again, that's like the 3rd or 4th time that Peterborough have made a cheeky run on. What's it? Hello, Toms to Tom. Let me know who you supported, by the way, Toms to Tom. Must be hard to get yourself hyped for a game against a practically relegated Championship team as a Premier League title runner, especially with the state of the pitch. Well, I just like watching football, Toms to Tom. But I mean, it's a bit of a false one because, I mean, City should be winning this game like, I don't know, 5-0. It's not anything other than that isn't really good enough. So anything other than a convincing win isn't good enough. So if City score, I'm not going to pop off and go mental because it's sort of expected. It's a very entitled thing to say that, but I think it's a very reasonable thing to say as well. Top of the Premier League versus bottom of the Championship. They really should be winning like 3 or 4-0 or something. But you're absolutely right, Tom. But yeah, let me know who you support, Tom. I want Mancini, or Stevie G. Honestly, I would love Mancini in the future. I love that man. I don't think it's good. If he scores a header, he scores one. I could score a header and I'm smaller. Hello, Drill. Go on, pop off. Look how Hodgson has worked. Yeah, that's what are they out of the relegation zone? I don't think so. I don't think so. Frauds. What the other? Are there any tasty FA Cup games? By the way, let me know. Let me know. I don't think there are any heavy matchups, but I might be wrong on that. Yeah, City have been. City haven't been. In fact, they probably maybe should have even scored. Boreham Wood Everton, that might be interesting. Yeah, what division are Boreham Wood in? Favorite City game I've watched, mine has to be City PSG 2-1 or City vs Chelsea 1-0 Stamford Bridge KDB Stunner. Favorite game I've watched live, like actually in the stadium, was City versus Monaco, which ended 5-3. City would ultimately go out on away goals, but the first leg was fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, that was a nice touch by Grealish. He's cutting inside, finds Gundogan on the turn. It's a bit of a tame, tepid shot in the end. There's another chance by City, though. There's no such thing as a tasty FA Cup tie. Yes, there is. You know, if it's like, you know, if it was a City United, that's a tasty fixture, for example. Luton, Chelsea, Liverpool, Norwich. National League. Oh, they're a fifth tier then. Two of my mates are going, one's a season ticket and one's just going to see the stadium and atmosphere. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, Tom, yeah, you're a Leeds fan, I apologise. I can't really talk about playing a lower league club in the FA Cup, Crawley, Sutton, etc. Yeah, Tom, sorry, you told me you're a Leeds fan. The Wigan game still haunts me. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Well, which Wigan game? The final or the Centurion one? Both haunt me. But I remember watching the final with my mum and we were popping off at how poor Yaya Toure played. He was just so lazy that day. Really upsetting. Hello, Mo. Up the Peterborough. Hey, look, they're having a good game so far. 22 minutes in and they haven't conceded. And City just haven't really been able to find their rhythm so far. West Ham Millwall would get tasty, absolutely. Well, that's a different kind of taste. That's the taste of blood. I feel so bad for Maris. Winger strip is so muddy. The City game. Oh, what, the 6-0? That was such a great day. That was just nice and chill. I think I actually missed the last goal because I was gonna go. I had to go meet my. Well, I organised to meet my friend. It was a double date actually. Me and Mrs. Dobbins and my mate and his girlfriend. We went out for a meal and we went out. We hit the town. It was great. And they scored the 6th goal just after we left. I was like, oh, 6-0. Jack's just woken up. That's outrageous behaviour, Jack. That's outrageous. How have you just woken up? You're on a night shift? City falling apart. What? Chill, calm down. Yaya was an insane tackle, but it sometimes annoyed every bit of me when he wasn't protecting the back four, was lazy and got caught out. Yeah, he did benefit from having someone like Fernandinho in the side, or Gareth Barry in the side. Allow it, Emil. Oh, you're real, Jack, I didn't realise. Yes, City was so poor against Everton. Very fortunate to get the 3 points. Should have conceded a penalty in the last few minutes. Need to get 18k. Why is that Matty Mares with the dangerous ball? Ake is up there for some reason. I mean, fair play, I guess. And Peterborough can play it out now, can they? And yes, they actually have been able to play it out from the back. They now need to release it, and they do under pressure, but they do well with it there. My dad fell asleep watching Real 0-0 City first leg semi. Such a dead game, yeah, I was just jogging everywhere. Yeah, that was a really dead game. That was so poor. But I was there for that game. I remember being stood up for the whole game, and we all sung for the whole like 90 minutes basically, because it was the first time City got in the semi-final. And we thought, oh yeah, no, that's a decent result. But then the second leg was so dead, wasn't it? If this was Argyle Chelsea, it'd be 1-0 up and Ziyech would have hit the bar 20,000 times. Hello, mate. Our phone's been so shit since that Porto game. Do you mean the sporting game, Adnan? Here come Peterborough again, and the shot comes through and Edison claims out. Who's better for corners, Ake or Laporte? I think Laporte is really dangerous in the air. He's very aggressive Ake doesn't seem to be that good in the air, so I'd say Laporte, personally. Trent's only 11 assists away from most assists by a fullback in Prem history. Oh, like overall, that's very, very impressive. Goodness me. Here's Jack Grealish, cuts inside. Just have a shot, mate. He tries to find Sterling, is it? So Sterling's not even on the pitch. I've just had a stroke. God, what is wrong with my brain? I'm still drunk. I meant to say Mahrez. Sterling's literally not even on the pitch. Yeah. And City give the ball away. Again, poor game from City so far. Why are Peterborough playing better against us than United did? There's not even any food colouring. It's just water tonight. I won at least 8-0 here, seeing as he put 7 passes in the league, says Tom. Yeah. Well, that game was just ridiculous, that Leeds one. I could not believe my eyes at some of the Leeds defending. By the way, Jack, what's wrong with you in the YouTube chat? What is wrong with you, Jack? Do you have COVID or something? Are you good? Clear food colouring. Why would I put clear food colouring in? Midfield getting run over. Rodri and KDB impact is unreal. Rodri is so good. Although he has been playing poor recently, which upsets me, but in general he is so good. Very impressive how he's come on. Still not perfect. Still some issues with his game. Quality of the pitch. Oh, Mo, you missed it earlier. Literally, some turf got pulled up. It was class. Star goes fast. Jack Star goes fast wants you to come over to the Twitch rather than the YouTube, FYI. You put 8 passes a while ago as well. I want 9. Yeah, that was a good day. Watford are normally a pumping team. If I buy an honorary Noblet, can I run for president? No. Rodri's a massive fraud. Shut up. such an idiot. It's been the best defensive mid this season. Director of Football CEO came out saying they want to win trophies and all that. I think it's PR. Maybe they're telling the truth. I'd suggest it's PR rather than anything else. I mean, what's the term? Actions speak louder than words. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next. We'll see what happens next transfer window, won't we? Whether they do put their money where their mouth is. It's not too short. It's the correct amount of time. We get pumped more than Mr. Dobbins does. Well, to be honest, yeah. Well, Watford must be right up there. Drill. I hate you sometimes. I hate you sometimes. I swear. At what point could I run for president? You need to be a moderator, or you need to win MVP, or you need to be a Noblet. We'll see what happens next couple of seasons. Yeah, I'd suggest it's just no. And even if they think right, oh, this is how we're going to do it by spending X amount of money. Do we really trust this? You know, do we really trust those people to invest the money wisely? I mean. Literally, Manchester United have spent. You are an Oblet Star goes fast, and that's why you could run for the presidency, you beautiful human being. We've seen that across the past 10 seasons, across the top 5 European leagues, which I believe means the world, Manchester United have spent more than anyone. Gundogan with the curler goes just wide. So yeah. Hello, Mohamed Milson. How you doing? How do we have the top 3 assists and top 3 scorers still ain't first? Is a bit mad. Well, the reason why, because Liverpool scored a very similar number of goals to City. The reason is City's goals come from a variety of options, which is actually better. It's actually better to have a team where everyone is chipping in more so than relying on a couple of players. Or the same plays each time. Because it means that you know full well, right, well, the creativity mainly comes from the fullbacks and it's mainly Salah putting it in the back of the net, therefore we know what the main threats are. It makes it very obvious, whereas someone like City where, I think I looked at this the other day actually, City obviously not in the top 3, but I think in between, here comes Jack Grealish, cuts inside once again, that's a rubbish shot. Liverpool have the top 3 goal scorers, but in between Liverpool's number 3 and Liverpool's number 4, there's like 7 City players or something. So it's more to do with the divvying up of responsibilities. These tragic corns are hurting me, says Crazy Troller. Odds on giving me the MVP colour. Now you got to earn it. You should make it Nobbits or Server Boosters and mods. MVP Nobbits and Server Boosters, or is that too much? Well, Noblets can start as fast. Not Server Boosters. But definitely Noblets. It's a game on Sky. No, it's better, Matty. It's on ITV. If any people are here, this goes amazing and peaceful place. It's just so humble. Yeah, guys, if you're new and you would like to join, we do have a Discord server. I'm in it. I'm active in it basically every single day. We talk about football, other random things, and there's like games and events in there. And it's just a fun time. So if you'd like to join it, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, the Nabinio Nation on Discord. You're watching on BN. Lies about and being active. Oi, I'm very active. Less of that. I'm one of the most active in the whole server. This is shocking. My City 5 shots non-target. Yeah. It's been a poor one. It's been a poor one from City. A lot of block shots, but just no end product from City so far. They have lessened the Peterborough threat early on, which is good, but still not really good enough, given that it's only Peterborough. I'm saying it's PR, but if we do become successful in the next couple of seasons, I believe them. I really don't trust them. Yeah, exactly. And as I say, they spend, from the past 10 seasons, they've spent the most of anyone in the world. And what have they got to show for it? Realistically, a Europa League, League Cup, FA Cup in 10 years? I think that's the list of trophies. Not really good enough as the Peterborough goalkeeper goes down here. Following Fergie's retirement. We'll either get Bellingham or Haaland. I want Haaland so much in my baby life. I want him right now. If Haaland comes to City, he scores like 40 goals or something. It's 6 players, not 7. Didn't I say like 7? So 6 is like 7. Come on, that's outrageous. Lamessi Demarchi, you cannot advertise links that are illegal. Win the quadruple, big doubt on that. Big doubt. Spitting facts, if your whole team can pop up with some goals, you can manage with injuries to your attackers and you essentially win the league without a striker. Exactly, Tom. It's much better to have a collective. And that's the thing about... Like, obviously, City have incredible stars in their own right, like Kevin De Bruyne, for example. But they don't have... They don't have a Mo Salah. They don't have an Mbappe. Right now, they don't have a Haaland or a Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? There is no, like, star player there. But actually, that works to City's benefit rather than detriment. In case you're wondering where the sound alert's coming from, by the way, you guys can spend your Nob coins, which you're earning just by watching the streams at the Nob store. Do !shop or store if you want to spend your Nob coins. As I say, you earn them simply by watching. You're active when we do... Well, yeah, exactly. Plot twist, Haaland goes to City and flops. There's no way that happens. No way. Can you all stop waffling about Bellingham? We all know where he's going. Stop getting excited. Jude, Elliot and Fabinho killing everyone soon. Mohamed says City is the best player and the best midfielder in the world, so as long as Pep keeps doing his thing, they won't lose the league for a long time. Definitely the best midfielder in the world for sure. Definitely not losing this one. Can't say the same for us. But by start, I mean a sort of... Obviously, they're all elite players in their own right, but for whatever reason, you know, they're not like us, or they're not... There is no Thierry Henry. There is no Mbappe. There is no Messi. There is no Ronaldo. There is no Salah. But there is this collective of still excellent, you know, some world-class players, but... yeah, do you know what I mean? I personally think he is world-class KDB, but in terms of like star power, I'm talking about something very intangible and subjective here. I'm talking about star power and maybe, you know, and maybe like commercial might. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about there. Lost his place better than Salah and Ronaldo, says Mohammed. I don't know if anyone's better than Salah right now. Who are the two commentators? Well, one's Lee Dixon. I've not been listening to the other one, to be fair. But there we go. Haaland could flop, which annoys me. If he flops, we have a player earning 50 mil a year on the bench. So what happened to Vernon? Have so many more. But Haaland is so much different. Haaland is right now, based just on the numbers, is the second best striker in the world this season, and he's 21. He's so good. Sam Matterface says Flippy. Bernardo is the world's best player. I'm not sure about that, Mohammed. I do like Bernardo though. He's very good. City could win the treble, but I doubt it. I think City would only win the Prem this season if they do. Yeah, I mean, City haven't been playing the best this season, but they have still been playing good enough to win those competitions. How was on Monday morning? Honestly, I was fine. I genuinely did not have a hangover at all, which is great, because I drank loads of water. That's a pro tip, guys. That's a pro tip. Surely you count a star player as someone who always gets in no matter what city, a few of them. But I'm talking about, I'm not even talking about world class here, because it's not necessarily about talent. In fact, I'm talking about more commercial stuff. You know, like a gem or a diamond, and that is what Haaland is. City are still after this commercial gem who will give City that star power and will increase their commercial standing and worldwide standing even more so than it already has been. And that is another reason why City want to get someone like Haaland, I think. And that's one of the reasons why they were interested in getting Ronaldo. Playing football, drinking a lot of water too. I love that. I think this De Bruyne the worst season out of all the ones played in for City. No, he's been good this season, I think. There was one season where he missed basically a lot of it due to injury. Or about 2/3 of it anyway. Since you signed Julian Alvarez, why do you still want Haaland? Because Alvarez isn't actually a striker. Alvarez is actually more of a false nine and or winger. And also he's not actually good enough yet to properly start and lead the line for City. So City will, and City, it's been confirmed that they are still very interested in going in for an actual striker. The Premier League have apologised for us not getting a pen. How's that going to make a difference? Well, they've rightly apologised because it was 100% a penalty. Whether they would have scored it, whether Everton could have then got a winner, whether City could have got a winner, obviously we will never know. But what we do know is that Everton should have had a penalty when they were 1-0 down in the 80th minute. That is what we do know, or 85th, whenever it was. Do people think Alvarez should be a starter? Says Musty. Yeah, Alvarez is not going to be a starter, and as I say, he's not even technically a striker. So he's not going to start every single game. I think he's not just going to go into the youth and like the score right now is 0-0. He's not just going to go into that, the youth academy stuff and like do nothing.
LNobbins out.
Like he will come in at some point, but he's never gonna. Sorry, he's not ready to lead the line anyway. Certainly not. If Halves enough, was that you spamming all those sound alerts, Halves? You fraud. Notices the bench Haaland for like 10 games without coming off the bench. If he doesn't start now, he'll end up like Jesus, brilliant player, but in a team too good for him. And Jesus isn't a striker really either. Alvarez is Fran Torres 2.0. Well, I'd take that honestly, because it means 30 million quid in the bank. So you can't even do that. Can't even complain about that. Zinchenko's got some defending to do. He does it well. Hopefully Peps falls on this terrible pitch and gets into the ball through Ederson as well. Wow, what is happening? Foden tries to switch it to Mahrez. I think he can just about keep it in. Yes, he can. Gosh, this pitch is an interesting one. I still can't believe it got picked up earlier. That was really funny. Mahrez clips it in now. It's just a bit too high for Gabriel. Grealish keeps it in. Here's Zinchenko, who takes another long shot. I think he's had 3 of those now. Probably needs to stop doing it. Foden with a touch. Fernandinho. That's just trying to build out slowly now. Why am I not watching the Milan derby? Well, 1, I didn't even realise it was on, and 2, I'd rather watch City. Here's Gundogan now. Oh, I thought he was going to play Grealish on the left. Didn't quite see him. There's so many City players here. This is ridiculous how many bodies are here right now. How many bodies are in the box in that one shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 15 or something ridiculous? And it just comes to nothing. It's a goal kick. KDB has created 9 big chances this season. The Prem 2 assists. Pogba's created 6 big chances, 8 assists. Those have been mad. Yeah, class gesture to Gibson checking the armband. I agree. Egyptian pictures are better quality than this. Hello, Tio, my mate. How you doing? Oh, look at Flippy Fox being generous. Oh, I will be looking at giving. I will be giving the Nobblets their Nob coins in the coming days. Tio, what a guy! Absolute mad lad. To the match, are now seeing how City playing and see whether you'd beat us or we have a chance. Well, it'll be a very different looking City side than this one. And one hopes it'll be a very different game. Like even United surely won't be defending this much, and hopefully City can sort themselves out. He's from Lionel Messi land. I'd rather take UE pitches and our pitches concrete. Will I get Nob coins? Adnan, are you a Noblet? If not, then no. If you'd like to be a Noblet, then of course you can. Zinchenko with a dangerous ball, and it's going to be another corner for City. Nob coins is a weird name. Well created trawler, I am LNobbins. So it works. Also, it's not with a K, it's N-O-B. Headed over by the City player. Won't be defending much as these, hopefully. Well, we shouldn't. Well, they will be on the counter, that's for sure. That is for sure. I have a £20 note. I don't know if it's real. Hold it up to the light and see if Queenie shows or not. That is the way. That is the way to do it. Or go into a shop, see if you buy anything. If you get shot, then it's probably fake. Oh, we're coming to the first half, and this is, God, this has been a dead game. Flipping heck. Yet another poor half of football from City. They played Spurs, they played Everton, and now Peterborough, and they've been 3 poor games, I'd say. Yeah, City haven't really done it. They've had 8 shots, but they haven't really done anything. They've had all of the ball, but they haven't done anything with it. We probably will be on counter, but you never know, we might turn up. Well, they're definitely going to be on the counter. There's no way they're going to be trying to attack or anything. For sure. If you're watching on the TikTok, feel free to come over to the Twitch, by the way. Link is just in my bio. I'm scared for the dive. I'm going there. You've been in the Colin Bell stand. Excellent stuff. My season ticket's in the South stand, so that's where I'll be. Picked a good day to have off, yeah. Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh God. Oh, choking on water as Peterborough attacking here. Owake's injured himself. What a fraud. Oh gosh. I just swallowed some water and it went down the wrong way. Goodness me. Hopefully Ake's okay here. He went down as I was choking. I'll try not to die in it, but I can't promise anything. It looks like LNobbins won't be alive after this. It's Jones, who's our career mode hero. Oh, and Ake does fall heavily on his back. That's a painful one. Oh my God. Jesus. Match ratings. Well, if 6 is an average, I don't think like anyone's I don't think anyone's necessarily played well. I might just like give for everyone like a 5 or something, because I don't even know like what anyone's done. It's been a pretty dead game so far. I'm triple vaccinated. Oh, here's Phil. Come on, little Phil. Tries to score a goal before half-time. Tries to feed it to Zinchenko. Here's Fernandinho. On the turn. Gets dispossessed. That's poor from Ferner. That is poor. Do not foul. It's what they want. And yeah, it's able to get that now. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Who's got the best football takes? Me. Say who doesn't. Baldy. The second vaccine, lovely to hear, Tab, lovely to hear. Someone called Sky wants to go live with me. She looks like a lady, and I'm not interested in the ladies at this moment in time. I'm here with the boys. Shake Football, how you doing, Shaky? Thoughts on Luis Diaz? I think he's a good signing. I think it's been overhyped by a certain type of Liverpool fan, which is fair enough because you can get excited by signings. I don't know how much difference he'll make this season because I don't know whether he's an immediate improvement on Mane. So it might be interesting to see if Mane goes. And there you go, half time. It's 0-0, and what a woeful game of football that was. Goodness me. It's actually insane thinking Foden's literally called Phil, like a granddad's name. I know, yeah? I love that. Little Phil. Well, like Wayne Rooney as well. Who calls their kid Wayne? Didn't say Ralph was a good manager. Yeah, because he is. He's a good coach, certainly. Jesus, what are you doing, lads? How did Gary miss the entire ball? I don't know. I think I was too busy dying at that point. I can't really remember that. But there we go, boys. First half has ended, and it's 0-0. I'm still nearly dying. Goodness me, what a truly woeful bit of football that was. What the fuck was that, says Unai? Absolutely, I don't know. That was really poor to watch. They've had 77% of the ball, but they've literally done knack all with it. They've had 9 shots, 0 big chances have been created in this game. There's actually nothing to talk. I've no idea. It's a good thing we aren't on BBC. I've no idea. I didn't miss half of it. I still remember it. Hello? I was watching it. It was great. I remember it. I remember Lukaku nearly scoring as well. Sporting comeback possible. You're right, we won't give up as much possession as Spurs. Well, you'd hope so, Rob, but you never know. City's been poor these last few games. You're absolutely right. They were poor against Spurs, poor against Everton, now poor against Peterborough. Jack, what is wrong with you? I'm not sure how to replace KDB with how creative he is. Who do you think we should get to prepare for his decline? Well, is he what, only 30? So there's another, he could still have another 3 or 4 or 5 years at the highest level. Easily. So I don't think we need to be worrying about that right now. In terms of this specific game, genuinely, we might need to be looking for the bench against the mighty Peterborough. Such is City's poor display there. I'd like to see maybe bringing one of or both of Bernardo and KDB on. Don't really know what Fernandinho's doing. I think Ake's been a bit of a liability at times, so maybe a defensive change as well. But yeah, really, City shouldn't be having to make any changes. This is all leading up to a United win, says Mo. Says Mo. Hope we play Destiny. Well, it's a Derby game, so at Derby Day game. So as they say, form goes out of the window. Get Slicker and Carson on. Come on, Pep, says Adnan. Just got a runny nose, sore throat, feel quite sick, not COVID. You're immune from that. Good to hear. Good to hear. Scoreless against Peterborough, and they think they're going to win the league. The frauds. Well, they are still 3 points clear in fairness. You got COVID antibodies, and this man comes to my house and pays me 50 quid a month to do a blood test. That's sick, Tio. That's sick. Easy profit. That's pretty cool, Jack. Hopefully you've learnt your lesson, you little rat. Mo's COVID, my sister's COVID. Yeah, I don't. Such a joke. I want it. Why do you want it? That's another shocking first half, so we need to change quick. Yeah, your man Ake's not been having a great game either, Curtis. This is all leading up to United fans getting excited that City form's declining, saying we're going to beat them, and then they get smashed in Derby Day. Yeah, I agree. I'll be fuming. Yeah, that's a very good point, Flip it, yeah. Because United have been very poor, I mean, yeah, basically this season. So if they do turn up for once, what does that tell you? I want to see Keiki McAtee to lap or Bob Snipe, but oh well. Was there like an academy game or something? Because no one's on the bench apart from one. Look at the pitch difference between Peterborough and Middlesbrough. Oh my god. God, I'm actually gonna... I need more water, Jesus Christ. Who is the Peterborough? It's the team you haven't scored against in the whole first half yet. Jack, you're absolutely right. Why do you hate City Edge? That's not very nice. There was an academy game yesterday. Okay, that makes sense. Good lad, Jack. Good lad. Good to hear. Hello, West Ham George. How you doing? And it was Leicester under 23s versus City under 23s. I guess that makes sense as to why there's no youngsters then. Look, you need sometimes, if you're choking on water, you need more water. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Do you guys think it's fair to say City cheat? No. Do you know a lad by the name Nick Summerby? Well, I'm guessing he's related to Mike Summerby. One assumes. Let me know. Isn't she normally in Sky? Why is she doing ITV? The fraud. Get back to Sky, you harlot. And there's Roy Keane and Joe Cole. And I have no idea what highlights they think they're going to be able to show in this in this halftime show, because literally nothing happened in that game, and it was dead as hell. Ake with a clean sheet against the mighty Peterborough. Ake was a liability throughout that game, Curtis. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. That really is... fucking hell, man. From drinking water. Water tastes much nicer in UK. Compared to what? We need Micah Richards to lighten this up. Still kept right, Curtis. You are a fraud. I've got to have more water. That's how you save yourself from being choked. Leicester Burn's happening, so I'm watching it till City comes back. It's a good shout. It's almost guaranteed to be a bit tough. Waiting offside. How are we probably up for that? Well, it should be, because this is their opportunity to play well, get into the team. Argentina's water's warm. Ugh. Oh my God, my throat's actually gonna die at this point. Nick Summerby apparently played 156 games for City from 94 to 97. Is he related to Mike? Let me know. Jesus been shy. Honestly, I think a lot of them have. I apologise again. Apologies. I like Middlesbrough's stadium. What's it called? Our youth team's playing dominant with dominating. Well done. Well done. Is Nick Summerby related to Mike Summerby? Let me know. Let me know. There you go. It's fatter than Mike. Yeah, so it is him. Yeah, it is who I thought it was. There you go. Sorted. Riverside. Oh yeah. I don't know who this Mike fella is. It's just that Nick is a pundit on being Sports Space. Ask you. Mike's. Well, that tells me you didn't watch the Colin Bell documentary, Mo, because Mike Summerby is one of City's Holy Trinity, and Nick's his kid. Fix your windpipe, fuck's sake, drain it. Oi, what do you want from me? Missed the first half hour because I thought kickoff was something. Oh, Jack, you fraud, what are you doing? I hope Burnley stay up. I'd love it if Burnley stay up as well, honestly. I want Watford to go down. I want Norwich to go down. And honestly, I'm sorry, Tom, but honestly, I want Leeds to go down just because their defending's been so bad that they deserve it. God, how many quotes got added last night, by the way? I thought we were at 170 or something odd. Now we're at over 200. How many quotes got added? Someone to run through them. I love Grealish's feet. Oh, that was an old one as well. I think that was because of his quick feet. I'm pretty sure. Johnny Sins is that guy with a big knob, ain't it? Well, that's not wrong, is it? Exactly, Unai. Yeah. I'm waiting to get Miss Nobbins to turn me on my head and spank me until I stop coughing. All right, calm down. I don't love feet, okay? What? For Curtis, I'm single. I don't remember saying that either. Oh God. Where's top? I don't know, but I apparently did say it. I don't remember. I remember saying Mandarin baby, but I got the words wrong. I meant to say like a concaved baby or something. Who's won the FA Cup? City! because they're going to smash Peterborough 5-0 in the second half. These fucking quotes, man. Hope Brentford go down, their managers are right salting up. Oh, but I like Brentford. I like their money ball. I like the way they play. I like the way they play, do you know what I mean? If you're on the TikTok, by the way, hi. Come over to the Twitch. Links in my bio. Helps me help you. I reckon Brentford get dragged into trouble. They might do, but I really hope they don't. I really hope not. City for the treble, says Jack. It could be. It's technically still on. You never know. But you know, I'd be happy with just the Premier League at this point, as I always am. Yeah, I hope Brentford don't get dragged down because I like Brentford. I do like Brentford. He's my boy. I don't know why I'm saying he as if it's a person, but there you go. Right, come on. We need to get back into the second half because the first half made me want to kill myself. This Anthony Gordon be getting too much, even if he was wanking on the pitch. Anthony Gordon's face looks so weird, man. What is wrong with that geezer? It's 21, looking 201. Brentford were 10 behind the ball against City. Yeah, but loads of teams do. Basically, everyone does. We could recreate Wigan versus City, but the round 5 version. Is that the one where it's like... was that the one they got knocked out in the Centurion season? Less of that. Oh no, my woo-woo's fallen over. Oh yeah, it did. I remember that. I remember that. Memories. It's bloody Peterborough. They can't score against them. What's going on? What's that all about? What is that all about? But I thought the stream itself was good. Anyway, going back to the League Cup final, fantastic game. I thought Chelsea probably got a bit unlucky. That Lukaku offside was so tight. Very unfortunate for them. I thought they were supposed to be giving the benefit more to the attacker nowadays, but obviously that's wrong. So yeah, I thought Chelsea probably should have won that game. I think they actually had the better chances. Yeah, Rob, that's why I said basically everyone. We've played Norwich 3 times this season. We're playing them again tomorrow. Well, another easy win then. Easy. Easy. It's the only way they can stop us from putting 4 or 5 past them. Yeah, exactly. Look, some teams have to do that. Peterborough have got no chance taking on City man for man. But, yeah, but other sides do. Well, Lukaku side, oh, you mean the one where Van Dijk's playing him on, but Lukaku can apparently score with his arm, so they drew the line halfway down his arm, says Jack. Yeah, exactly. I feel like they might feel hard done by there. But the game was very exciting, very interesting. Fascinating contest. Ultimately, and the penalties were mental as well. 11-10. Goalkeeper missing it. A goalkeeper brought on to save some penalties. Didn't save one penalty. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think he saved one penalty and ended up missing the penalty. So Kepa's in the mud. Again in a League Cup final. What a surprise. And it was a good stream in terms of numbers as well. It was a very good stream. I think we're at around 40-ish viewers for a lot of it, and we got 70 new followers, which was fantastic because a lot of people want to see me drunk. Clearly, good for you, halves. We'll just go to pens. Oh yeah, what does anyone know what happens? Does it go to extra time and penalties in the FA Cup, or is it straight to pens? I always forget. Last minute corner for Peterborough and their centre half heads it in. If that happens, I'm gonna have to go away for a bit because I can't be bothered dealing with that. Kepa's getting the blame for a Mount disaster class. Yeah, oh yeah, you're absolutely right, Mo. In the first half, how he didn't score a brace? No idea. I haven't done it yet, DR. Let me know what you want me to say though. It's extra time. Then Penn says Will Watkinson music. Thank you for letting me know. It was almost perfect how Kepa came off the shootout and then got penenkered. Save 0 and skied his, yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Jack says it's straight pens, but Will Wilkinson says it's extra time. Well, no, but Jack's saying straight to pens. Okay, what is... Flip Flop saying straight to pens, right? What is the truth, guys? Andreas Christensen. Deal now advances Barca. They're in direct talks with the agents since January together with Bayern. FC Barca now improved their bid after new direct contacts, and that's what... Can't trust English players with Prems. Village, that was the year you got pumped 6-0, yeah? Match of the wins game. Lukaku got robbed of scoring the winner, and then Kepa conceded 11 and Sky had 1. Yeah. Yeah, I've no idea. Oh, Noel Gallagher's in the crowd, by the way. That's a nice thing. He's just vibing. Imagine that, just being next to Noel Gallagher. Do you go, hello, Noel? Do you like ask him, or do you like ignore him? How do you even like react to that? Barca have been class since Xavi came in, aren't they? Like 6th or something. The reason I don't like Brentford is that their manager just before the playoff final said this was the game against Swansea was going to be the easy game they played. Oh wow, that's a bit cheeky then. Yeah, big Noel Gallagher is in the stands. Big Noel. Right, second half's kicking off. Let's have a better second half, boys. Come on. Oh god, the puns are coming out now. Guardiola apparently looking back in anger. You know, are City going to roll with it, or are Peterborough going to have a wonder wall? You know, or will the high-flying birds of City, because there used to be an eagle and Noel Gallagher's high-flying birds is a band, you know, will there be a holy mountain for Peterborough to climb, or in the heat of the moment will Manchester City win the game? There was a lot of Oasis and high-flying bird song references there. I was sat a couple rows behind. No, really? They're 4th and scored. Only 4th. Absolute frauds. The only Barca City director had a meeting with. Why do Barca? Where do Barca think they get off thinking they have literally any remote financial possibility of signing Haaland? What is their problem, man? I fucking hate Barcelona. Fuck off. You're in the financial shitter. Why are you trying to sign a player who wants like £1 trillion a day? Yeah, Mount's still a good player, but what's it? So Pepper and O'Gallagher wouldn't surprise me. I don't really watch the City Academy, to be honest, Grace Troller. No. Here come Peterborough. City need to watch out here. Mahrez comes in and just clears it away. Yeah, I don't really watch the Academy, to be honest. We'll look back on this game in anger. Well, exactly. I don't know any other Oasis songs. No, it's not a Barca agenda, Mo. You keep defending them, and I don't know why. They drove themselves into their own financial shit state, and now they haven't learned their lesson. This is literally indefensible from them. They have not learned their lesson. They're just like, oh, we'll just keep buying more and more and more and more players. And we want Haaland as well. You can't have him. Someone's got to say to Barca, no. No, you cannot do that. That is literally financially fucking fraudulent. Less of that. I hate Barca fans that are so spoilt. I've seen so many saying that because they're a Spanish giant, Roger, the most of our players want to come to them. Yeah, I mean, if you're starting regularly for City, I don't see why you'd want to go there, particularly right now. Hello, Kevin. Barca going to get slapped by West Ham? I hope so. Why is there an artificial patch in the right side of the pitch? Good question. I don't know. They literally cannot get Haaland. It would be physically impossible for them to get Haaland. I'm telling, unless Haaland agrees to like a tenner a week. I'm telling you right now, it's impossible. You can clip that if you want. It is financially. I'll preface this by saying, unless Barcelona do some shady financial shit, it is literally impossible. Peterborough probably should have scored. Jesus Christ, they are not going to get Haaland. Peterborough probably should be winning this game. This is ridiculous from City. This is embarrassing. Yeah, that's got to go in the back of the net, honestly. That should have been 1-0. This is so bad. How has he not scored that? Honestly, how has he not scored that? Oh my god, poor Peterborough, man. They should be winning. This is ridiculous, man. I just don't understand what's going on with City. It's just really weird. Oh god, oh, fantastic defending by Phil Foden. Good lord. It's a free kick anyway. What defending that was by Phil Foden. But again, what is that? It won't happen. It won't happen. Getting rid of Coutinho, Griezmann, Dembele should cover the wage bill. I promise you, it won't. One, it won't cover the wage bill. Two, it won't cover the transfer fee. And three, it is very tricky to get rid of players on big contracts. It ain't happening. Trust me, guys, it ain't happening. In fact, I did a YouTube video about Barca's finances. If you want to go give that a watch. I'm so upset Abramovich has to sell Chelsea. He doesn't have to sell Chelsea, Jack. In fact, that is the next video on the channel. If you're new and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, by the way, I'm going to give you the link. LNobbins FC. In fact, the next video on the YouTube is going to be explaining the whole Russian invasion of Ukraine. What impact that has on football and the whole Abramovich situation. Does it actually mean anything? He's open to offers to make it quick. He's got a £2.2 billion offer, apparently, says Jack. But that's all hearsay, isn't it? We'll have to see if that actually means anything. But in terms of him, the charity thing doesn't actually mean anything. You have a clue what the Chelsea situation is. Well, this video will be perfect for you. And indeed, if you want to know what the world's been doing, what the football world's been doing in terms of the Ukraine crisis. Mahrez wants a free kick. I don't think he's got it though. He should have just carried on. Basically, Rome, because yeah, it's basically nothing has changed. Nothing's changed so far. I've seen enough bringing KDB. Yeah, this is really bad. Really bad. Got a better chance of getting a wank off the Pope than Barca getting Haaland. You're absolutely right. It's just like, and again, it just annoys me, the audacity and the gall of them to not think, I tell you what we should probably do. We should probably have a bit of a reset and you know, try to rein in the finances. What do they do instead? They sign up all these old dons, like random players like Traore and Aubameyang. It's like, what is happening? God, that club's a shambles. I was reading that Putin wanted to put a puppet in Ukraine if he does invade. What does it mean, a puppet? A puppet is basically a leader of Ukraine who is sympathetic to Russia. That's who they had before 2014. That's why the Crimea crisis happened in 2014. And that is something I'll be covering in the YouTube video, so stay updated. Yeah, and the audacity of Real Madrid as well. I swear, it's these Spanish giants, man. They are so self-indulged and so... Well, they're Super League twats, aren't they, as well? That's the thing. Anyone in the Super League. Both Adama and Aubameyang have been great so far for Barca. Yeah, fine for like now, right now, but they aren't Barca players, are they? We all know this. It's Aubameyang. How old is he? 87? Yeah, great signing. The video is on what does World War III mean for football, basically. Basically, how does the Ukraine invasion impact football? I've recorded it all. I'm just doing the final editing. We're playing like City over 20 years ago. Well, I saw before that apparently, like the last time these two sides met, one Tommy Booth, who I interviewed for the Colin Bell documentary, scored. Mahrez falls over for some reason. It's probably because they own football for about 15 years. So yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Football works in peaks and troughs. You're not owed anything. You don't deserve anything. And that's why, whoever said before their fans are twats, you're absolutely right. They're so entitled. It's pathetic. What is this? I don't know. City is playing really poorly right now. City in the mud, you're absolutely right. City are playing really poorly today. Really poorly against the mighty Peterborough. I don't want us to get bought by some Saudi who doesn't care about the club, says Jack. Well, as of right, as things stand, Abramovich doesn't have to do it. He hasn't even been sanctioned yet, unless there's been an update today. Abramovich hasn't even been sanctioned yet. If and when he is sanctioned, there's a question mark over whether that will even make a difference anyway. But as I say, don't worry, I've got you guys covered because I will be explaining that in detail. And if any of you guys don't know why the Ukraine invasion is happening, I also do touch on that as well. So it's going to be a political history lesson and a football lesson. 10 more minutes of this football and I'm off to play FIFA, to be honest. Yeah, this is really bad, Mo. I would not blame you. This has been poor. Jesus, this is a slip and slide on the pitch. Of course, City, just do something. I don't know, just do something. Bloody hell. We are Man City, not Coventry City. It's just like a bit... Just like it's all breaking down. There's no fluidity to how they're normally playing. No one's having a good match. In fact, everyone is having a poor match. It's just a bit weird. If you want facts about some more in-depth reason of the Ukraine invasion, I'm here, says Kevin. I don't need them. I know what's going on. I've done the research. Good play by Fernandinho. Never mind. Marius, thank you so much for following the channel. Do feel free to get involved in the chat if you'd like to. If you want to let me know what football team you support, you're more than welcome to. Put Edison in the midfield, bring on the GOAT Scott Carson, yeah. Come on. It's easy. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. And yeah, 0-0, 36 minutes are left. Zinchenko looks so off it. Just so many of them look off it, in all honesty. You only watch this because you're streaming it? Yeah, that's a good point. I'm only watching it because I'm a City fan, obviously. Yeah. Imagine singing Mind the Gap out as I just heard them sing it when we know we're shit. Your fans need to chill out. Why wouldn't we sing Mind the Gap? Why wouldn't we? How many years were United better than City and now they aren't? Why wouldn't they sing it? Oh, City gonna get a long shot? No, they aren't. Stones, can you do something? I've just realised Laporte's come on. I don't know when that happened. I was not paying attention. Did it happen when I was having my coughing fit? I don't know why he's playing. Maybe he wanted to play. I don't know. Jack Grealish with a nice bit of play to get away from his man. He needs some support here. He finds it with Zinchenko. And Zinchenko crosses and it's poor. Yeah, unfortunately Zinchenko's had a really poor game. Rob, I'm not going to lie, I was not paying attention. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, what a die. What a die. I'm currently trying to do Silver Stars Alanga. I don't know what that means, Kevin. I'm assuming it's a FIFA reference. West Ham will win the World Cup of 2022. I've bet 20 grand on it. Good God. I mean, it's bold. I like it. Fernandinho's been caught that many times, so setting his decline from last season is insane. Yeah, well, how old is he now? Is he 36? Trying to play that role in midfield is almost an impossible task. It's hard to do it when you're in your prime. Never mind when you're in a decline. So much is expected of you in that role. Oh, Stones and Laporte came on the half. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. There's no Diaz on the pitch. Yeah, this should be his final season. And as Cancelo slips there, Mahrez now. Why are we crossing it? Everyone is tiny and the crosses are shit anyway. I just don't understand why you make me mad. Okay, let's do this now while there's a bit of a break in play. All that water, I really need to piss again. God, I got a tiny bladder, man. I got a baby boy bladder. I don't know, Jeff. Delap, I'm telling you, was the next big thing. Honestly, Palmer and McAtee as well. They look like the real deal as well. Yeah, City have had 10 shots. All their shots have been blocked or just wide of the mark. Do I think Zinchenko leaves this summer? Nah, I don't think so. Can City just lose already? Says Baldy. Honestly, City played worse than, well, maybe not worse, but they've been playing so poor, and Peter have had the one better chance. I'm surprised they didn't count as a big chance. And Zinchenko gives the ball away again, and this just is not his game. But I don't even think Walker's on the bench. It's not even like he can be substituted, really. I know that City are after 3 players in the summer. They're after a striker, a midfielder, and a left back. Those are 3 players City are after. 3 positions City are after. So obviously a Fernandinho replacement. That's assuming everyone stays. A Fernandinho replacement because he will be going. A left back because. Cool, it's back to Edison. A left back because obviously Mendy is a thing. As good a servant as Zinchenko has been, he isn't a left back at the end of the day. And even Cancelo, even though he plays fantastic at left back, he is still technically not a left back. So City don't have a left back or a striker. And they need a replacement for Fernandinho because Rodri can't hold that position on his own. You know, he needs some cover or competition. Rice better than Rodri, less of that. Did I see the foul on Jesus in the box? No, I didn't. The commentators didn't say too much about it, so I'm assuming it wasn't too contentious. Foden's finding Zinchenko. That's a lovely ball by Little Phil. As Zinchenko keeps it alive. Cross, and just doesn't go to anyone. Zinchenko, once again, not really offering too much. Yeah, Rodri's much better than Rice. That's a bit mad. Do I think Rice goes to City? Nah. Rice needs to start every single game, and he won't do it. He won't start at City. So I don't want. So for England's sake, I don't want him at City because he won't start. So yeah. So he needs to be in a team where he's playing all the time, and that will not happen at City because Rodri's so good, and competition for places is so high. Come on, City. Here we go. Here's some space finally, and the one time of space, Foden overruns it. He still found Mahrez here. Cancelo wanted it. He didn't get it. Mahrez with the shot and Mahrez with the goal. And breathe. And breathe. Get in. Breakthrough finally comes through Riyad Mahrez. There we go. Normality is restored 1-0. Only took 60 minutes for City to score 1 goal against the worst side in the Championship. Came for a good bit of Phil Foden play, got caught out. And then Mahrez, it's a really nice finish actually from Mahrez. I don't think the goalkeeper's expecting him to shoot because he reacts quite late. 3 Peterborough players are around Mahrez, but they cannot stop his twinkle toes. And it's a really nice finish. And we're going to celebrate with the fans. Come on! Normality is restored. City finally scoring in the game. Well in scoring against the League One quality club. Exactly, Quinch. That's undeserved, says Kazoo. Rice and Phillips for England's a beautiful combo. Yeah, but I don't want that at England. City, sorry. He would start every game. Are you mad that he doesn't start for City because Rodri's better than him? And also he wouldn't start every game anyway because no one starts every game for City apart from Ederson. Not even Diaz starts every single game. Foden did well in the build-up there. City finally with the breakthrough 60 minutes into this FA Cup game against bloody Peterborough. We're actually playing like League One City. Throwback to 1999. Oh, God. But it's fine. They got the goal. That's what matters. Yeah, no one has a guaranteed spot apart from Ederson. And now, one hopes that City can now turn on the pressure, up the gears, and just take this to more like a more comfortable scoreline, like 3 or 4 or 5, which is what it should be against a side like this. Kevin asks if anyone's going uni this year. I know Drill Hub is. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I know that Drill Hub is going to uni. Can't remember what he said. Can't remember what he said he was going, to be honest. Why, Kevin, are you going? Oh, the scores have changed. Sorry, the scores have disappeared. Our fans are in shit houses. They're singing Peterborough get battered everywhere they go. Love that. There's 43 positions between City. Yeah, as I say, one is top, one's bottom. And this site has just decided to break. Let's go, says random stuff. Yep, City finally getting a goal. But they've got some defending to do here. As Cancelo dives in. Peterborough get the ball in now. It's well defended by Stones. And City can hopefully just get it away with little Phil. If Jesus can hold it up. And he can get it out to Riyad Mahrez, Grealish. Look at Mahrez, Grealish. There we go. Riyad Mahrez should make it 2. And he doesn't. That's poor from Mahrez. I think a player of his quality should be scoring that one. Apologies that the stats aren't working right now, but the site that I used for it has just literally crashed. Yes, I mean, Mahrez should have made that 2, really. Rice and Souček's the best partnership in midfield that a team in the Prem has. Dion, what are you talking about? There's no way you're trying to tell me that West Ham's midfield is better than City's. Grealish is a guaranteed spot on the bench in the Prem. You're going to UCFB. What's that? I don't know what that is. Riyadh, what's happened there? Right, I apologise for the lack of professionalism, but I've drank too much water and I forgot to piss before the stream, so I do need to go to the toilet. I'm going to be really quick. So I'll wait. Peterborough for an attack here. When this attack breaks down, hopefully, I'm going to go urinate because I cannot hold in for another 27 minutes. And there we go. Hopefully the goal doesn't happen. I'm going to go piss. I have returned. Don't worry about it. I'm out here. And Peterborough in the City box. They put the ball on the back of the net, but it's been disallowed. Okay, thank God. I thought City had actually conceded there. What is happening, City? What is happening, City? It's very unprofessional. I apologise. I apologise sincerely. Oh, wow. I think City got away with one there. Right, let's catch up on the chat. Yeah, I had all this water because I'm trying to drink more water. Well, DR, it sounds like a technicality there then. Everybody spam unprofessional, you're such a fraud. I'm back, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys, I'm here. But for whatever reason, this website that I normally use for my stats just isn't working. How odd. How odd. Anyway, I'll see if we can get that back. But it looks like it's just broken, which is weird. Let's see if it works on another tab or not. Let's have a look, see. The website might just be down. You have a way everything the website's down. Anyway, we can do without the stats. You can still see the minutes, and Morris gives the ball away there. Yes, exactly. I'm trying to drink more water. I'm trying to be a healthy boy. I'm trying to be a healthy boy. Peterborough had the ball in the back of the net, by the way, but there was a foul in the build-up, it seems. The website's FOTMob. But it is currently at, MIA. A lovely ball here, and Jack Grealish with a lovely touch, and that's a really nice goal. And that is a really good finish, and a really lovely ball lifted over to Grealish. Fantastic finish, honestly. That's a really nice goal. It's a bit of a shame it's come against Peterborough, because everyone's going to be like, oh, you always good against Peterborough. But actually, that's a really lovely goal. Was it Foden with that switch? And Grealish, fantastic touch. Yeah, Foden with a great touch. Hope he's on. It's a great run. What a ball by Foden. De Bruyne-esque. Takes it on the touch. Takes a fantastic first touch. And Grealish slots it away with his left foot. That's a really nice goal. Well done, City. Really nice finish. I'd be able to say that easy, says Rob. He did run off his line, but Grealish slotted it under him. And that is now 2-0 to City. Fantastic touch by Grealish. Well done, lads. Well done. Jack's ball was against Leipzig. Yeah, I agree. That was a really nice one. Yeah, I predicted the Grealish goal. I got a Grealish goal. I'm happy. I am happy. Come on. And that should be the game. Should be good. Surely Peterborough are going to score 2. Musty, yeah. I literally prefaced it by saying that, Jack, so you can pipe down. Yeah, Grealish justifying his price tag there. I think we can all agree on that. Oh, there'll be a stream tomorrow, by the way, guys. We're going to do our final season of our career mode on FIFA, Nabeen UFC. Not necessarily the final stream, but I think the final season. We might do another career mode at some point, but I think I probably want to try to move on to maybe Football Manager with Nabeen UFC. Yeah, because you can apparently create a club on Footy Manager, so maybe we should do, revive Nabeen UFC with a Footy Manager. And Peterborough, good defending by John Stones, it was. Lukaku costs 100 mil, can't even score against Chelsea under 11s, he's shit. Angus, someone's already made that joke, less of that. Hope this isn't like the Wolves game comeback. Nah. Oh, Fernandinho and that other player were having a fight. He's being a yellow carded here. Some shithousery. I didn't really see what happened there, but some shithousery is going on. Yeah, but Rob, there's more to it than that. Come on, mate, you're better than that. Beat the shit out of Fernand, please. I hate him. Why do you hate Fernandinho? He's a boy. He's my boy. Yeah, damn right, Kazoo. Damn right, you got to keep up the shithousery levels, haven't you? That's what away fans do. I can hear City fans singing, so that must be speakers. I'm assuming. Peter making a change. Oh no, Jones is coming off. No, our career mode hero. No. Oh, Ricky. Sorry to see you go, matey. He's like 90. I think he's 92 rated on our career mode. The man from Peterborough. Oh, what a beautiful human being he blossomed into. But yeah, I do like it when Foden and Grealish play well. You do love to see it, you really do. Just got back, Grealish scored, yes! It should say 2-0 in the top left corner. I apologise, but my sight isn't working, and it was a good goal. It was a good goal. Lovely switch by Foden, fantastic touch by Grealish, and then a nice finish. I should make a creator clubs. What's creator clubs? Let me know. We do FIFA career mode. We did do creator club, but I feel like that's coming to its course. You can't say that, Flippy. They're the future of England. You should want them to do well. You fraud. Especially Foden. He's literally the future of England. Foden, the overhyped bald nonce. Hello? Oh, Peterborough forced a save from Edison. Goodness me, they deserve a goal. Fernandinho's not overhyped at all. We're having less of that. Less of that. Hello, Tyler. How you doing, Tyler? Can City keep that alive? Doesn't matter if it's a free kick that's been given. 90 minutes to go. and just in general, Musty. And just in general. Yeah, just hits two straight at Edison, who makes the comfortable save. Stoke goal. It's 1-1 with Palace. I would like to see some giant killings, just not today, please. Oh, I'm blinded by the lights. When I say, do I feel your touch? Could be City with a third. That Mara's one of the worst shots I've seen. Hello, name I can't pronounce on the YouTube because it's in some. I think it's in Arabic. How you doing? How you doing? Looks like you got a Ronaldo profile picture. How you doing, matey? You said hello. Maybe because you did have a stroke. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I'm blinded by the lights. Scott Carson scored 30 goals this season if he has as much service as Kane has for England. Bold. Dow thinks Lewandowski's coming to Arsenal. Well, he's an idiot. If City is shit, what does that make Chelsea, to be honest? How many points are they behind? Is it 12? Where's Mo when you need him? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he says Mahrez. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Have we got some? We got some. What's it now? The sites are coming back. It's trying to come back, but it's confused. It's buffering. Wait, what? Makes Chelsea good. Where is your Champions League trophy? Not really, because how many points behind are you in the league, mate? Is it genuinely 12? I actually don't know. Don't care about the league? Yeah, sure. Lewandowski to City, I would love. He's just too old. I love Lewandowski, but he's too old. I want someone young and exciting, and that's Haaland. Grealish on the left here. Can City make it 3? I don't know. Hopefully. This website is only half working now. You can see it. It's trying its best to buffer, but it can't. Arbic. What's your name? Arbic. I'm talking down the champions of the world. Well, literally, it's basically a meaningless title, isn't it? Champions of the world doesn't mean you're the best in the world at all. We all know this, though. Here we go. Here we go. We're back in business. We're back in business. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful stats. Let's just get the Ben Mendy out of it. We don't need that. Where's Peterborough located? I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew. Jack, you're not the best in the world. Give over. Give over. You know you're not as well. Don't even try this. Everton fan says Harry Bishop. I apologise on behalf of Rodri. Gundogan, nice reverse ball. Here's little Phil. His little Phil Riyad Mahrez. Jesus is vibing in the box. Fernandinho's come to support, has he? Mahrez is having a bit of a stroll. His Stones for some reason. Champions Europe best team. Well, you aren't best team in Europe though, are you? Because what position did you finish in the league last season, and what position are you in the league this season? So therefore, you can't be. Cancelo should make it 3. It's a good save by the Peterborough goalkeeper. But they're not able to get it away from Fernandinho and Mahrez. And now they are. No, they're not, because here's Foden. It's Dean. Oh, Dean, I feel like it's a bit... Oh, good save by the Peterborough goalkeeper. Dean, I feel like it's been ages. How you doing? Currently 18th, says Kier. Oh, is that where Everton are? Good God. Scores in Peterborough. Yeah, honestly, Dean, they should have scored a goal. Jack, I think that's a bit cap, honestly. Yeah, Champions of Europe is nowhere near the same as being the best in Europe or the best in the world, but we all know this, surely. Surely we know this. I'm blinded by the lights. Flippy, no, you don't honestly think that. Don't lie. You're a president, don't lie. They should have scored 2. They definitely should have scored 1. The one I'm thinking of is like the ball that dropped down and then they just scuffed it well wide. If they were better at finishing, then they would have. But unfortunately, ultimately, the quality is finally told. And can City make it 3? Here's Riyad Mahrez. He's got Gundogan now. He's got to score it. No, it's a good defending there again. So many block shots in this game. No, it doesn't, Jack. You aren't. Champions, you'll never sing that. I didn't realise you could see into the future. Jack. Beats been great to watch. No, they have, honestly. But yeah, Dean, how are you doing? This year, President, well, it's a bit upsetting, isn't it, that he said that? Because it's a blatant untruth. Imagine not beating Plymouth in 90 minutes. Chelsea, the best team in the world, so gave Plymouth a chance. My God. Yeah, but Flippy, you don't really believe it, do you? An opinion can still be wrong. Come on, you know you don't believe that. We get some Algeria flags here. Look at that. Carrot Cup winners, you can never sing that. Is a fat Chelsea the best team in the world? Jack, stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, Body, it's 2. It is GG's. It is GG's. It will crumble before win the Champions League isn't a statement, it's a spoiler. I don't particularly care about that because that's not what we're talking about. The Champions League isn't relevant in this conversation. That's a bit of a baldyism, bringing up the Champions League when it's not relevant to do so. Grealish scored. It was a great goal, actually, in fairness. It was a really nice goal. How can Chelsea be the best in the world if they finished 4th last season and a 3rd this season? Wait, what? Rumour has it around City will draw League 1, League 2 sides in the FA Cup next year. Well, it's a draw, so we'll have to see because it's the luck of the draw. No, because talk about Champions of Europe. Best team in the world, don't question it. Oh, I will question it because it's not true. Like, it's just not true. As I say, what was it, 4th last season and 3rd the season before that? Sorry, it's 3rd this season. It's a bit of a madness if people genuinely want to claim that. They're more than happy to claim it, but they'd be wrong to do so. No, I wouldn't, Jack. What sort of question's that? Obviously not. Posh, the best says Jazzy. Honestly, they've been playing quite well. And they probably do deserve a goal for their troubles. Why is nobody saying Leicester? Yeah, exactly. City have done Phil in the Champions League quarter-finals. Who? City getting Ajax in Champions League, United getting PSG, just watch. Well, United would be... I tell you what, after that first leg, United would be lucky to get out of... They'd be lucky to get out of the round of 16 because they were poor against Atletico Madrid. They were poor. It's just... They were fortunate that Atletico Madrid was shaky defensively. Liverpool got Norwich, they therefore win that tomorrow. Yeah, they should. You never know. Stranger things have happened. And City could make it 3, could they? Now Peterborough able to just get away. But they play it back to Riyad Mahrez. He probably did a bit too much. Wait, what? Fabrizio Romano. Not only Barca, also City director had a meeting with Riola. Oh yeah, you sent that tweet earlier, didn't you, Musty? Yeah. Yeah. I honestly can't see him going anywhere else but City, but we'll see. As Grealish goes down and wins the free kick. I would love Gravenberg. I tried to sign that fraud like 12 times on my career, and every time it's like, Ajax are unwilling to give up this player because he means too much. I was like, literally, how am I supposed to get him? Do I have to like sell them a midfielder somehow and then I'm able to sign him? Don't get it. Just don't get it. But there you go. How long's left? 9 minutes. Come on, City. Make it 3. Make it look more flattering. Wait, what? Take up my forehead? I don't know. Not enough. I don't feel like paying monthly for a Minecraft server. If you want to pay monthly, you should sign up to the Patreon. Become a Noblet. Support the channel. If we let this on the weekend, we're going to get embarrassed by an item. Not prepared for that. Hopefully, City will be fine. Nah, Jack, I don't want to. I feel like it's a trick. I'm not doing it. I refuse you. I refuse you. Yes, Jack, you're my Noblet. He's my boy. My little Noblet. I don't know what sort of trick it is, but that's why I don't want to do it. Just in case. Do. I don't know what sort of trick it is, but it could be a trick. You never know. Oh, City, we love you. We love you, City. Right, it's going to one Fernandinho. Gives the ball away. Just to measure forehead to finger size ratio. Well, I don't want to tell you that. I feel that's compromising information. Can't believe Flipman got stripped of his duties. Well, Flippy was never going to be a long-term like admin role. It was just because he wanted to do an incense thing. I could probably make the presidential role have admin powers, if you want. I feel like winning against Hughes and Spurs, then lose against Liverpool because it's 100% our football, and that gets under pressure every time. I mean, if City don't beat United, then it's a Roman tragedy, in all honesty, because United are so shit. So City really should be beating them quite comfortably, but we'll have to see, won't we? You are a good little lambing, Jack. Absolutely, you are. Well done. I'm just going to message Mrs. Nobbins. By the way, is DR still here? You need to tell me what your sus text was that you wanted. Match over in 10. Oh. Match over in 10. Ples, could you put some, like, pasta on for me? Oh, smiley face. If you do a smiley face, she's more likely to do it, because it's a smiley face. Yeah, but Flippy, I can easily click a button, and here come Peterborough United! And Laporte's got some defending to do, he does it well. I could, if I wanted to, just, like, click the little administrator thing. So let me know if you need it for Pokemon purposes, and I can just do that. It's how you see women with a slave had day. I hope she pulls out a strap on. Oh my god. What the fuck? What is happening? Get that fucking pasta on. Cheeky little smiley face, yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I may have sent her some kisses at the end of the message as well. If young admins still want a quote master role. What's a quote master role? What does that do? Here's Mahrez. João Cancelo crosses it. Now it's a good cross, but Peter able to clear it away. Right, or shall I just give you the... Oh my god, why is my screen gone black? Oh god, I've got AIDS right here. My computer's got AIDS. I'll do that after because clearly my computer does not want to compute. Do you get it? Do you get it? All Flippy needs to do instance role. Yeah, exactly. So I can just make the presidential role administrator while Flippy's in charge. We're going to go all out and try to keep control of the ball. Well, there's no way they're keeping control of the ball, I'll tell you that right now. Because City will be too good for them. Cancelo keeps on thinking he's prime R9. Hey, yes, to be fair. I'm a little flirt. Look, sometimes you got to flirt with your significant other to, you know, vibe. Just a cool aesthetic kind of role, does nothing just there. If you want me to say to me, this could at least give me a special role where I can change the colour once a month. You can be a little rat, Musty, if you want. What do you mean? You can be a little rat and you can win MVP. You know, that's good, I think. You can maybe even be King Rat one day, who knows? I haven't decided what I'm doing on King Rat. At the moment it's just James, but I can take it off, and when I want, I might just give it to Musty for the vibes. I don't even need admin. I thought you needed admin for the incense, Flippy. Pet moan about teams sitting back and all that, but like, we go for it against you and win it. I don't think you will go for it. At the most, you'll counter-attack. There's no way United will go for it. They'll have like, I don't know, 30% of the ball or something. That's my prediction. Jimmy the King Rat. Exactly, Jimmy is a king. He's a King Rat at this moment in time. But it might just be rotational. You know, I might just decide I want to give it Mo or whatever. Do you know what I mean? How do you become Little Rat? You can just ask. If you want to be a Little Rat, I just give Little Rats to anyone and everyone. Foden's been given the man of the match for his part in the second goal, which I think is fair enough. He's probably been City's best player. It's been good to see him play in the midfield, which I like. I just haven't been happy with the performance from a lot of the other players. I'll just give the presidential role administrator powers then. That's what, and that would just be the same effect. Can I have King Rat as a... Well, rat isn't, if you're actually bad, you know, it's actually a nice term. No, you can't have. I can give you Little Rat, Jack, if you want. Or any moderator can give you Little Rat. I should have a Little Rat role. I'm an Overlord because I'm a beast. I got two roles. I'm an Overlord and I'm a Boost Ultra because I've boosted the server. Grealish with a shot. Oh, was tipped over by the Peterborough goalkeeper. That would have been nice. There you go, Flippy. You like, well, you got it for 2 months. Nice idea by Grealish, but it's going to stay 2-0 for now. Boop. Good save. Just downloading Ark Survival. What is that? I've never heard of that village. I've never heard of that. Elden Ring's apparently a game everyone's big about. I've never played it. And but Fuchs has been given man of the match for Peterborough, which is fair enough. Grealish has played well. Yeah, I think Grealish has played well. And you might say, well, that's not a lot, but in fairness, a lot of these good players haven't played well. So don't associate with the peasants. Yeah, exactly. You're all frauds, to be honest. All of you are fraudulent. All of you are fraudulent frauds. Kind of vibe. Tab can do the casino. Just teach him, Village. He can do it. He just teach him. Oh, it's a survival game. Does it have like game chat or proximity chat? Like where you can speak to other people in the game? Let me know. Because if it does, that'll be fun. Oh, Grealish, he stayed on his feet. The ball through by Foden. Betting apps are painful. What? Can City make it 3? I mean, 2-0 is a bit embarrassing, not going to lie to you. But I'd rather win 2-0 than lose. So at least it's a win, and at least it keeps City in the FA Cup. Our front three for the derby. It's crazy, and I will not be streaming the derby on Sunday. I will be at the game. Proximity chat is where you're near someone, like in the game. So for example, if like there's another user in a house and I walk up to them in the house, I hear their game chat. As I get closer to them, as I get far away from them, I can't hear them. It's just to add a bit more realism to games. I think games like Rust have it. It's been nearly a year since I found you. I think it's been a year since I found you on TikTok and YouTube. Kazoo, that's a madness, isn't it? Yeah, it was around... Oh, City could make it 3 here with Laporte, and somehow he doesn't. No idea how it's not going in the back of the net. Has proximity chat by default? Oh, that's quite funny then. If we didn't spend money on those, no idea how Laporte has not scored that, by the way. If I didn't spend that much money on those survival games that we bought, those anthology ones, I might have bought Elden Ring to stream it. But is it easy to play? Is it easy to play for? I mean, if it's a game we should stream, let me know. It's gone. Yeah, it has gone quick, Kazoo. I think that we've grown quite significantly. In fairness, in like the next couple of minutes, James. I think it's been nearly a year since I've been posting to TikTok. We've obviously gone from 0 to 55,000 or so. My YouTube channel didn't exist, and now we have over nearly 1,600 subscribers there. The Twitch had like, I don't know, less than 50 followers. Now we got 1,500. Average viewers was this time last year around 3. And now we seem to be getting between 10 and 15. Sometimes between 15 and 25. So I think that the progress is slow, obviously. But it takes a long time. That the hardest bit in this business is, or a flick there, is the start. And I think we've come along quite well in this space of a year. So yeah, I'm happy with it. But yeah, someone said, who's the front three for City going to be on the derby? It's got to be the strongest one, and I think the strongest one is Mahrez on the right, Foden on the left. No, Sterling on the left, and then Foden through the middle. I think that is honestly City's best front three. Even though Foden isn't a striker, he's not a false 9. I just think that Sterling's got to play. And there we go, full time. Manchester City have taken on and defeated the mighty Peterborough. We'll start flying on TikTok. Yeah, exactly, because I feel like we have come a long way. It's slow growth. I tell you what, I would rather slow, consistent growth than jumping and then not able to keep up with like the influx sort of thing. So I would rather slow, consistent growth, which is what's happening, which is what we're doing. I think we're producing good quality YouTube videos. I think we're producing good quality streams. I mean, you guys will be the judge of that. And I'm happy with the work we're doing. Josh says, great win. Yes, it's genuinely a hard one against Peterborough. But City are able to get the win, and they are through to the next round. That's all that matters at the end of the day. 7 months, 9 days, 3 hours since the Ben AFC beef. God. Yeah, what an idiot that guy is. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Speaking of Ben AFC beef, there will be like more videos on Ben, because there'll be a part 2 to the reacting to the worst. We'll be acting to the worst football TikTok opinions. He was in part 1. He will also be in part 2. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, click that link right there. It's LNobbins FC. I do regular high quality football videos. Next one coming out tomorrow will be on the Ukraine crisis and what it means on football. I'm struggling to watch shows. Any good shows like How I Met Your Mother? I'm currently watching a show called Man in the High Castle, which is an Amazon Prime exclusive. It's basically if the Nazis won the Second World War. It's quite interesting. Game of Thrones is good. Like the first 4 seasons especially are elite. Drops off towards the end, but it's still worth watching for those earlier seasons. In terms of any other shows, have you tried giving Squid Game a chance? Have you tried giving Alice in Borderland a chance? It's Korean and Japanese subtitled shows. Very good. Alice in Borderland's infinitely better than Squid Game. Still nil Mills with Spurs. And yeah, guys, that's the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a great. I must say, it's been a fantastically attended stream, considering that it's City versus Peterborough in the FA Cup on a Tuesday evening. So the fact that we've been getting over an average of 20 is a bit mad. Thank you to the new people as well. I'm looking at you, Marius, Crazy Troller, and Tomster. Tom, thank you so much for following. coming over from the TikTok, my name is LNobbins, City Fan. I've got social media. We're talking YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, eHarmony, Discord, etc. Click that link if you want to learn more about me, if you want to hang out with me, and if you just want to get to know each other a bit more. Who's built like a defender? Oh, for the Middlesbrough defender. Never seen The Witcher, but it is apparently good. Stranger Things, not for me, but Mrs. Dobbins likes it. We're going to Wembley. After that sensational performance against Peterborough, you're damn right. You're damn right. I should do match racing for your TikTok every match. For the bigger games, we do go to the player ratings on the Twitch streams. But you are right. I probably should do like a post-match reaction more consistently. I'm just trying to post more like different, interesting content on TikTok, and that takes a bit more time. I do, Rob. Yes. So yeah, guys, have a lovely rest of your evening. Eat, skeet, delete. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. for the return of our Creator Club Career Mode FIFA 22 stream. The final season, potentially, of Nabinho FC on FIFA 22. Until then, bye.